Welcome everyone to the Monday Motivation, Creating a Grateful Heart. So what are you grateful for? What are you thankful for? Well, gratitude is a powerful practice that can transform our lives and bring positive change. That sounds pretty awesome, doesn't it? Acknowledging the good you already have in your life can help you lead a life of thankfulness. No matter your circumstance, practice daily gratefulness. So we'll talk about that a little more as we move forward. Let's begin by breaking down the quote. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. By expanding on each of these points, we'll learn a little more about why leading a grateful life is recommended for all of us. First of all, gratitude makes sense of our past. When we cultivate gratitude into our lives, we shift our focus from what we lack and what we miss out on to what we have, to what's actually good in our lives. It allows us to reflect on our past experiences, both positive and negative, to find meaning and lessons to go forward more positively. We can find peace and understanding by acknowledging and appreciating the lessons and the growth that came from our past experiences. The second piece is gratitude brings peace for today. By practicing gratitude in the present moment, we're able to find peace and contentment with what we have going today. It allows us to fully embrace and appreciate the present rather than constantly striving for more or looking back constantly. By acknowledging and being grateful for the blessings, big and small, that we have in our lives right now in this moment, we can experience a sense of peace and fulfillment. Gratitude creates a vision for tomorrow. So when we practice gratitude, we develop a positive mindset and a hopeful outlook for the future. It helps us to see the possibilities and opportunities that lie ahead. So by focusing on what we are grateful for today, it helps us to envision a future filled with abundance, joy, and success. Gratitude fuels our motivation and inspires us to take action towards our goals and our dreams. So finding gratefulness, no matter life's circumstances, is a powerful mindset that can bring immense positivity to your life and also help you be resilient when the negative things happen. It's about shifting our perspective and finding goodness even in those challenging situations. So how do we find goodness during a health crisis? Or any other sort of trauma, or any sort of adversity or difficult circumstance, big ones and small ones. Adversity is a part of life, so let's learn how always to be grateful no matter life's events. First of all, embrace the power of perspective. Life is filled with ups and downs, but getting caught up in the negative aspects is very easy. Sometimes we end up in that place rather than focusing on what all is good in our lives. However, by consciously choosing to find gratitude in every situation, it helps us to shift our perspective and focus on the positive aspects, no matter how small they may seem. This allows us to find the goodness and allows us to appreciate the lessons and growth that come from even the most difficult circumstances. So transform challenges into opportunities. Sounds difficult, but when we face adversity, it can be tempting to dwell on all that negative, all those challenges, and then we feel defeated. However, by practicing gratitude, we can reframe those challenges as opportunities for growth and transformation. By finding something to be grateful for, even in the difficult times, we can tap into our inner strength and resilience and use those experiences to propel us forward. In other words, turn our pain into action instead of letting it take over our lives. Also, we can cultivate resilience with our inner strength. When you're feeling in a weakened state, for whatever reason, whether it's physical or emotional, gratitude can strengthen our resilience. And we can call upon that inner strength to find that gratefulness, no matter the circumstance. We develop a mindset that allows us to bounce back. When we have a setback and we face a challenge, we can bounce back and find a positive attitude. It helps us focus on solutions rather than problems, and empowers us to overcome obstacles with grace and determination. So let's appreciate the contrast. What does that mean? The contrast between positive and negative experiences. If we compare the two, it helps us to be more appreciative of the goodness in our lives. By experiencing challenging times, we gain a deeper understanding and appreciation for the positive aspects. When I put out a Facebook post asking people what you were thankful for, I heard a lot of the same theme. A lot of it was, I'm thankful that I'm here to be able to watch my family grow, to see my grandchildren, to see, the sun come up in the morning. It's all these things that are just beautiful in our lives. So let's focus on those. They can ultimately lead us to greater fulfillment and contentment. So remember, finding gratefulness in all circumstances is a practice. It requires a conscious effort and mindfulness. It may not always be easy, but the more we nurture this mindset, the more we can experience the joy and the transformative power of gratitude. The title of this presentation is Creating a Grateful Heart. I chose that title because I wanted to emphasize the intention to cultivate your own gratitude, to transform your heart and your life. But if you can't open your heart to gratitude, can gratitude help open a hardened heart? A hardened heart is a state of emotional and psychological closure where a person resists vulnerability, connection with other people, and positive emotions. I bet we've all been there, given what we've all been through. It often stems from a past hurt or a disappointment or a trauma that caused us to build walls of self-protection. A hardened heart can manifest as a lack of empathy or difficulty forming meaningful relationships and an overall sense of emotional attachment. Gratitude can help open up hardened hearts by shifting your perspective and fostering a sense of appreciation and connection. Gratitude can play a role in this process by nurturing empathy and compassion, fostering forgiveness and healing, and growing vulnerability and openness. Then we're better people. We're more fun to be around. It's important to note that opening up a hardened heart is very personal and an individual journey that may require time, self-reflection, and support. Tools to aid in creating a grateful heart include nurturing a daily gratefulness practice. This practice can help cultivate a deep sense of appreciation and peace. It actually is quite simple and powerful to be able to incorporate gratitude in our daily lives. Here are a few suggestions to get you started. Practice daily gratitude by creating rituals in your day to anchor your gratitude practice in your daily life. By making it a ritual, it becomes a habit. It becomes a way of life. Create a gratitude journal with a daily entry of at least 3 reasons you are grateful. Once you start doing this, you realize how many great things are happening in your life, even if you're dealing with difficult things too. The third bullet point is to meditate gratitude by finding a quiet place, a sacred place that's all yours, to focus your attention on things that you are thankful for. Visualize those things and feel them in your heart. Say them and believe them. Say thank you often to others who do things for you, whether it's the checkout line at the grocery store or the mailman who drops off your mail, or it's yourself. Thank yourself. Thank your body for doing all the hard things that it has done. Express gratitude before meals, before bedtime, or as soon as you wake up in the morning. Those are rituals that you can do easily. Call or text a friend, a family member, someone close to you, just to tell them, hey, I'm thinking about you. Thank you for being my friend. Or write a note. We don't often get thank you notes in the mail anymore, so let's do it. Let's make someone's day. When you make someone else's day, it makes you feel better too. So give thanks for the negative in your life, to find the goodness in that pain. What did you learn from that negative? What can you do better next time if it's a mistake you made? Learn a gratitude prayer. Maybe it's a short prayer that you say to yourself every day, at the same time every day. You can set alerts in your phone so you don't forget. Remember that gratitude is a mindset that can be cultivated and strengthened over time. By consistently practicing daily gratitude, we can experience profound shifts in our perspective, mindset, and overall well-being. I know this is true because I've done it. I've done it. And I'm going to do it again. It's that time of year. If you need any further assistance or have any other questions, feel free to ask. I'm here to help. Have a great Monday and figure out what you're thankful for today. I'm cheering you on. Goodbye.